I saw another YouTuber, I've been bodybuilding, did a video on this, and he's right away he saw this photo and he's like, "This guy's the new Mr. Olympia," and I'm like, "Really?" All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Muscle Discord, and I wanted to jump on this here quick with the Samson Dauda 7 weeks out photo update from the 2024 Mr. Olympia. And right away, I have to say he looks good here. Got to be honest, he looks good. Um, Now the first thing that comes to mind here is he using filters on this photo? And has he used filters on his photos before? Because yes, he has. It's been very clear. It's been very evident that we've seen him use filters on his photos, and then we see him on stage, and then it doesn't look as good as the filters in his progress photos. And it's kind of like, why are you still doing this, Samson Dauda? Um, I gotta admit, he does look very good here. He looks very full. Again, this is 7 weeks out. Obviously, when you deplete, you drop the water, right? You get that body fat a little lower. You don't look as big and full. And we've seen what's happened to Samson once he hits the Olympia stage, right? He seems to have peaked better for other shows like the Arnold. But when it comes to the Olympia, that's been, again, his Achilles heel in not really being able to perform at his best and peak for the Olympia. Now, I saw another YouTuber, I've been bodybuilding, did a video on this, and he's right away he saw this photo and he's like, "This guy's the new Mr. Olympia," and I'm like, "Really? Off of one photo? This is what's making you say he's going to be Mr. Olympia?" Now, first off, let's break this photo down. Look at the chest, right? Compare that chest to a, Hadi Choopan's chest. Is that at the same level of where Hadi is from the front? I mean, in my opinion, I don't think so. I don't think he's anywhere near where Hadi Choopan is. Let's take a look. Right? Like, there's just no comparison to Hadi Choopan if he's even 7 weeks out here. I think this is 9 weeks out. I think this is a little bit older. I know he just posted it, but I think this is actually a little older than 7 weeks out. And you look at this, guys. Like, people look at Samson like, "Oh my God, his physique is just crazy." And then you're like, wait a minute. What about this guy? This guy who Samson has not been able to beat yet. Look at the chest. Look at the striations. Look at the fullness. Look at the quads. It looks like he'd step on stage right now. So you can't go ahead and say, I'm calling out Ivan Bodybuilding a little bit. He's been in the YouTube game for about 10 years now. He's got about 45,000 subscribers. So good for him. Good job. 10 years. Not bad, I guess. But he's got a good show. He critiques these guys and these athletes. He's a competitor himself. But then I see him making these calls and these predictions, and he seems to change his mind weekly on who's going to win the Mr. Olympia, which is like, dude, just pick a guy and stick with him, right? Just stick with him. Because even in the comments in his YouTube channel, people are calling him out on that. Like, dude, you change your pick every week. Like, pick somebody. So, if this is who you think is going to win, great. I hope Samson can win the Mr. Olympia. I hope he finally nails it and lives up to his potential and becomes that Mr. Olympia champion and maybe can hold the title for a few years. But I just don't like the fact that I think he's using filters. leave a comment below. Do you think he's using filters or not? I can tell because the abs look a different color than the rest of his body, and they look smoothed over for some reason. Like there's a different texture to his abs versus the chest, and there's a whole bunch of pixelation around his chest. Like there's a bunch of dark spots and stuff. That's usually when you sharpen a photo. That's what happens to the pixelation of the photo, and you can see it all over his arms. And like, tell me if you guys think I'm crazy or not, but I think that's what I'm seeing here, and it just tells you that they had to sharpen up this photo to make him look drier and harder, and more ripped. So a little unfortunate there, but looks like they're still up to their tricks over there with Samson and Marlena. But I call it like I see it. I'm blunt, I'm harsh, and this is what I see. Right now, I still don't have Samson Dauda winning Olympia. I'm not sure if he's even in my top 3 at this point. I don't get excited just because of one photo, like other people may do. If you want to listen to their critiques and follow that, go ahead. But there's a lot more to it than just a front shot. Turn to the side, turn him to the back. Let's see what he looks like. All right. So, anyways, quick video. Just wanted to chime in on that. Samson Dauda, 7 weeks out. Leave a comment below. Do you think he looks good for 7 weeks? Do you think he looks okay for 7 weeks? Or is he behind Hadi and Derek Lunsford? In my opinion, he is. So I'll leave it at that, guys. Appreciate you guys. Remember to like the video and subscribe. I really do appreciate you. I love you guys. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.